The biggest concern that a lot of people are going to have, right, is going to be, I don't know how to do this. You just listed off all these different avenues and routes that I can take with my potential marketing agency, but I don't know how to run ads. I don't know how to do social media. I don't understand the YouTube algorithm or, graphic design or email marketing. So how do we become an expert? How do we learn how to do this? Okay, so there's a few things we can do, and I'll be honest, it's not that hard. You just have to put some time into it and you'll figure it out, okay? So when it comes to building professionalism and becoming an expert, there's a few things that we can do, okay? First things first is you can learn a lot of things for free on the internet with videos like this, and we have hundreds of other videos on this channel with free content about like how to run ads, how to do email marketing. We have all the content that you can watch, and there's other channels out there as well that will show you how to get started with this. So I would recommend binge watching lots of videos. There's some books that you can read as well. Some of them are a little bit more outdated, but learning as much free information as you can. Option number 2 is to be an apprentice for someone who already has an agency. Now, this is kind of like the fast track cheat code here. A lot of people aren't going to want to do this because they just want to start their agency now. But if you can work for someone who has an agency, you can learn how the business works. This is going to be a great way to really ensure that your agency succeeds this year, whether it's even just apprenticing for like 3 months and working for free for someone who has an agency. You can reach out and offer some help because you want to learn the reins, and people are going to be nice and they might help you out and just say, you know what? Yes, come work for me for a few months. I'll show you how to do it. And then you can go off and start your own agency. I know a lot of people aren't going to want to do that because they're a little bit impatient, but it is definitely an option. So there are other ways to become an expert. Another one is just making sure that your branding is professional right off the bat. So having a good website for your marketing agency, because if you reach out to someone or you talk to a potential client, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go to Google, they're going to look you up, and they're going to see if you have other clients or if you even have a website, if it's on your LinkedIn. They're going to look at that to make sure that you are legitimate. So spending some time to legitimize yourself, you can get G Suite, which is going to be a professional email, so that you'll be able to send like nate@santralmedia.com, right? Instead of like Nate blah blah at gmail.com. It looks a lot more professional when you have a G Suite email address. It's just one of those little things that's going to be important for building professionalism. Spend some time making your website. You can use Hostinger Agency Plan that's going to allow you to build your own website and websites for all of your clients. So spend some time learning the different platforms. Whether this is like for running ads, you can set up a free Google Ads account and you can just play around with it and learn about it. Whether this is building websites, you can just start up on Hostinger, you can play around with it, spend a few days on it, learn about it. But at the end of the day, the number one way to become an expert with marketing is going to be through experience. And I think this is what holds a lot of people back, is that they are worried about, they feel like they're not fully equipped, and so they never actually go out and get their first client. What I would do is to really be honest with your first couple of clients and just say, look, I'm starting this business. I'm starting this agency. I might not be the number one expert in the area, but I'm willing to do this for free or for a very low cost so that I can learn how to do it and while also helping your business with marketing. This is the number one way to become an expert. Just like for example, with like YouTube videos, I started a channel like 8 or 9 years ago, and I wasn't an expert when it came to like talking about finance stuff. That was one of my channels back in the day, but I just started with it. You just have to get something off the ground, get something out there, and being honest with your first few clients and just saying like, you're not really an expert, but you're willing to learn. You learn from those mistakes that you make with those first few clients that you're working for free or for a very low cost, and then you're using that to build expertise in the space. That is what I really would recommend doing this year.